coaches, the players, the systems a shout out because bigs can make these plays too, and coaches understand that, and teammates understand that. This led to a style of hoops we've seen. Floor spread, high energy, really fun to watch.
And the Lakers starting five. Dwight Howard out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Buddy Hield. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Turned in an outstanding game against Dallas. Holiday from long range. LeBron with the rebound. Outside Hield. Howard with a screen on Middleton. Shot clock at 6. Hield passes to Howard. Releases from 15. No good. A bit long that time. Howard against Horford. Pass to Lopez. Antetokounmpo outside. On the wing, Holiday. Lopez, a screen on Hield. Here's Holiday. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out.
A crafty ball handler that knows how to get defenders off balance. Holiday gives life to his team's offensive output.
Now Howard. Pass to Davis. Shoots over Horford and misses it off the right side of the rim. Middleton outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on James. Here's Middleton. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from James. The Lakers have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Outside Hield. Davis with a screen on Holiday. Here's Hield. Pass to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Look at Hill's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone to look, not just himself.
Middleton outside. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And Chris Middleton, a great three-point shooter, but he's got a deadly mid-range game as well, Graham.
Middleton is just flat out a shooter. Can pull up from anywhere on the floor. If you give him the mid-range, he'll take it and punish you.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Middleton. The Lakers have gone 1 of 4 to start. Pass to James. Back to Hield. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Middleton. Here's Holiday. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Lakers trail. Hield with the ball. Middleton covering. Hield passes to James. And slam dunk by James.
Oh, powerful presence on the court. It's hard to match James' strength inside.
Middleton outside. Antetokounmpo against Howard. And he gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
Pass to Kuzma. Holiday against Hield. Davis with a screen on Holiday. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Al Horford.
I got to say, Hill is an impressive shooter. His accuracy can make bad shots look good. He won him a 3-point contest trophy. Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. You know, when Buddy Hield came into the league, He joined a select list of current and former NBA players that hail from the Bahamas. It's not a long list, but it's longer than you might think.
And what's incredible is Buddy did a fantastic job for the relief effort in the Bahamas after the devastating hurricane in 2017. His work to raise funds and resources for the people who were affected was so important to that entire nation.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Pass to Holiday. Here's Lopez. Checked by Davis. The drive by Lopez. Comes up empty down low.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
What a take there. When you present these opportunities to Kuzma, he's going to torch you for that mistake.
Middleton with it. And Howard picks him up defensively. And some rookies here that have wasted no time making their defense stand out. Second is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Blocking ability like his is very coveted in the league, and he shows no fear crashing at the rim against experienced finishers.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Middleton. The Lakers have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Hield with the ball. 15 in his last outing. Howard, the screen. James. That one doesn't drop. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
In-game adjustments are critical. They did an awesome job taking what the defense gave. Still, plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Now Hield, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Howard with a screen on Middleton. On the wing, Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Oh, the defender plays tough, but Davis is tougher. He plays through the contact with authority.
Pass to Holiday. Middleton against James. Lopez. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
Yeah, should be a fun game to watch. I mean, 2 teams that don't see each other that much. They'll learn a lot about each other tonight.
Martin, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Make some noise, man.
Back to James. Howard, the screen. Here's Martin. Goes up again. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Dwight Howard taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one misses. And he sinks the second.
Well, free throwing was never a strength of Howard's game.
The Bucks trail. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Middleton. Here's Holiday from the arc. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got 6 rebounds in the game.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Hield passes to James. And again, the Lakers no good. And Milwaukee's shooting has not been great early, just 27%. Down low, Middleton finds Lopez. No one on him, makes an easy one. Lopez has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Refusing to be tied down. Lopez is good at exploiting the D and nailing the shot.
Inside, here's Martin. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at the Bucks. They're slotted in at 9th in the conference, but it's still early in the year.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, they've had that kind of mixed start that we've come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of special season.
They do look like they're the same kind of team they were last year. Good, but not special. He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
James, outside. Howard with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's James, and that's going to be a travel. And let's take a look now at some numbers for Anthony Davis.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
Milwaukee in the lead. Now here's Holiday. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And his court vision was sensational as well. He was making all the right decisions.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. The Lakers have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Holiday against Hield. James outside. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by the Bucks.
This has not been his best quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
And here is Antetokounmpo. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. Here's Horford. Rebound, Anthony Davis. On offense, here are the Lakers. They trail by 1. Here's Howard. And the layup falls.
Oh, that's just too much strength from Howard. A little contact doesn't bother him in the least.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Horford. And he lobs it up, and it's blocked by Martin. James, left side, from deep. The Lakers with the rebound. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Drew Holiday.
That's just an athletic, strong big man. It's hard to guard Howard, giving out power.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Lakers?
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down
Shooting
low a
2.
lot and getting high percentage looks.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
First free throw is good. Some changes now for the Lakers. Ellington, he's checked in for Hield, and Nunn is subbed in for James. And so Howard nails them both. Well, Milwaukee's shooting only 31% to get this game underway. DiVincenzo against Nunn. Horford left side. Back to Antetokounmpo. Just 4 to shoot. Takes a 3. Horford missing again.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to Nunn. Here's Ellington. Now here's Davis. Defended by Portis. From inside. Second shot opportunity. And Davis lays it in. Davis has got 6.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Miller. DiVincenzo with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Ooh, Howard Howard with a block.
Howard, one of the most feared rim protectors in the league.
That'll be
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks.
Connaughton.
Here's Nunn. Pass to Ellington. Howard, the screen to the paint. Portis with the steal. Now Antetokounmpo.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Yeah, continuing to develop that jumper. Giannis doesn't want to have any flaws in his offensive arsenal.
The Lakers with another miss. Milwaukee with the ball. They trail by 1.
And a huge sigh of relief for Bucks fans last year. Giannis signing a monster contract extension. He'll continue to be the franchise for years to come.
None against DiVincenzo. Pass to Davis. Fader on the way. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
His energy level has never dropped in his game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the D struggling to keep up.
And you know, Grant, many wondered if Giannis would test free agency. Ultimately avoided all that drama.
Yeah, I mean, he wanted to stay and build a winner with the Bucks. And you know what? He did just that, bringing home the NBA championship. What a reward for the fans in the city of Milwaukee, and just tremendous character from Giannis.
Here's Ellington. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Shot clock at 3. Puts one up from 19. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Drives to the hoop. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Dante DiVincenzo. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And some changes here for the Lakers. McGee comes in for Howard. And it's Bryant in for Anthony Davis. And that's good as he hits both shots. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Martin. In his last outing, 16 points for him. The 3. Hits the three-pointer. Martin's got 5. And so it's Anthony Davis making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. 8 points in the court. And the Greek Freak says he's feeling comfortable offensively.
You see the goal right now, really well. We run plays over and over again. Our offense is not complicated. I know what I got to fight for. I know as a team what we're looking for. So right now I can see a lot of plays.
Grant, have you ever seen a big man like Giannis who dominates with the dribble drive?
I'm not sure I've ever seen that. I mean, well, Zion 4 inches shorter, but he might be the only other one in that category.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. We've got Thomas Bryant, LeBron James out there with Malik Monk, Then it's Dwight Howard. And it's Martin in at the 3. Here's Miller. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Shot clock at 2. Connaughton can't hit.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
Bryant, the pass to Howard. Rubio against Monk. James goes in, uses the glass on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 4.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Connaughton. Here's Miller. Lopez, the screen. The floater. Miller can't get it to go. And for the Lakers, they're shooting pretty well at 45%. James, outside. Three-pointer, no good.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his struggles tonight.
And there is a whistle. That'll go on Thomas Bryant. That's his first foul. Obviously, Chris, you were an all-time great passing big. Who are some of your favorites to watch currently in the league?
Yeah, B.A., I mean, there's so many. But, you know, I definitely love, I mean, it starts and ends with him, with me, because I played the same position, at point forward. And I just see how he thinks and lets the play unravel in his head even before the play starts. And so, a big fan of the Joker. I like how he drops down.
And the foul on Brook Lopez. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
A different look for Milwaukee. Middleton is checked in for Connaughton, and Holiday subbed in for Rubio.
Drew Holiday.
Bryant outside. Pass to James. Outside Monk. Clock at 6. Pulls it from the top of the key. That's good on the jumper. Martin's got 7 points.
And we all know Monk likes to shoot, but their great decision, getting it to the open teammate.
Holiday against Monk. Middleton outside. Lopez, the screen on James. Middleton passes to Lopez. Yep, that one's good. 6 points for him.
You know, and whenever Lopez is rolling like this, he's tough to contain. I mean, he's solid at converting in the pick and roll.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dance team. All right, fans.
And a check on the league leaders now with the top shooting teams over the previous 10. In the 3rd spot, Los Angeles.
Recently, they've been effective in getting good looks. Field goal percentages are typically tied to the quality of your shots.
James against Middleton. James goes in, and it's James with the jam.
You see defenders thinking about stepping in front of LeBron, but you also have to have the will to sacrifice your body.
Middleton outside. Just 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. 19-footer. The shot no good. And Los Angeles the other way now.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Pass to Martin. On the wing, Bryant. And a nice finish on the layup. Bryant's got his first points of the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Miller. Going inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
It's going to be on Thomas
Second
Bryant.
team foul.
The officials were right on top of that
At
one.
the line for the Bucks. At the line for 2.
No good on the free throw. And the Bucks making a change here. Horford's checked in. The Lakers making a switch here. Good on the second one. The Lakers have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. James passes to Davis. To the inside. The shot's good on the assist by James. Davis has got 10 points in the game.
You know, they're really being bullied right now. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. And Giannis Antetokounmpo talked to me about signing the extension to remain in Milwaukee. He said, my goal stays the same. Get better, day by day, step by step. As long as that's what we're all focused on, why not play for the Bucks 25 years? There is no reason for me to move.
Well, he certainly found a home, Allie. Good stuff there. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And sometimes it seems like Giannis can dunk without any effort at all. He just glides to the rim like it was nothing.
James outside. Pass to Kuzma. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Middleton. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
That's the mindset Middleton has to have. Be active and keep moving. Never let the defense get comfortable.
Here's Davis. No good off the glass. The Bucks trail. Left side, Holiday. Antetokounmpo, a screen on heel. Here's Holiday, and here's Lopez from the arc. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Pass to James. Now here's Davis. From the baseline. Rebound by Middleton. Antetokounmpo inside. Defended by Kuzma. Antetokounmpo can't connect. The Lakers have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. James passes to Kuzma. Here's Davis. Hits the jump hook. Davis has got 12 points.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Holiday against Howard. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Hield against Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From downtown. And again, it's the Bucks missing. The Lakers have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. James passes to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
That's a great find. As always, LeBron with his finger on the pulse of the game.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Your Bucks stand.
McGee, he's checked in for the Lakers. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at Los Angeles, in second now, but wanting to claim that top seed.
When I look at the Lakers, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
Well, we know what they're capable of. These fellas aren't waiting around. They're putting the hammer down and not holding anything back.
And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last. Middleton with it, and it's Kuzma picking him up, and that one's good. Middleton.
I mean, he does things that other bigs simply can't. Horford, a phenomenal passer for his position.
Kuzma outside. Davis a screen with the 10-footer. And again, it's the Lakers.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Middleton outside from deep. The shot comes out.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Pass to James. Davis with a screen on Lopez. Here's James. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
Oh, come on. Hall of Fame athleticism and ability. James has no problem throwing it down in style.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Holiday against Hield. Horford left side. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
When Horford gets the ball down low, he has tons of ways to beat you.
Holiday against Hield. Now here is James. He's guarded closely.
Bucks foul. Al Horford. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, LeBron James. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from James.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates look up to him.
Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Both free throws good from James. The Bucks shooting about 40% during the second quarter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. Six on the shot clock. Rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got 5 rebounds in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Hield passes to Davis. Over Holiday. Not enough on that one as it misses. And for the Bucks, they're shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Knocks down the long J.
He certainly has the touch. For Horford, it's about getting his feet set and shooting the 3 with confidence.
James with the ball. Portis picks him up. James can't get it to go. James has gotten only 4 of his 11 shots to fall here so far.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And here is Antetokounmpo. He has 6. Middleton, no good. James against Horford. James passes to Kuzma. Back to James. To the middle. And Kuzma the bucket on the assist by James. James has got assist number 5 here tonight. Antetokounmpo outside. Tipped. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And a look now at the Milwaukee Bucks' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks.
And looking at the Suns matchup, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
Portis for 3. Rebound, the Lakers.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
James passes to Hield. James with the ball. He's covered by Holiday. There's Davis with the 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Horford. Down low.
At the line for the Bucks, Al Horford. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
I mean, what I appreciate about Horford is his unselfishness. I mean, he brings a veteran team-first mindset to the table.
Horford hits them both. 52 seconds left in the second. James outside. Davis down low. He's against Horford. Davis misses. The Bucks trail. Holiday with the ball. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's Horford. Checked by Davis. Horford against Davis. Horford can't hit.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Now James lets it go from deep. That shot no good. And so